All right, let's get right into it. AI writing tools are popping up everywhere, right? But how do you actually use them for your school assignments without, crossing a line? In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how to make AI your ethical, super effective writing co-pilot.
We've all been there. That blinking cursor on a blank page. It's like it's mocking you. The deadline's getting closer and your brain has just decided to stop. That pressure can be completely paralyzing. But what if you had a little help just to get the engine started?
I want you to think of AI in a totally new way. It's not a self-driving car that does all the work for you. No, it's your co-pilot. It's sitting there in the cockpit with you, helping you navigate, offering suggestions. But, and this is the most important part, you are always the pilot in command. You make the final calls, you steer, you're responsible for the entire flight.
Okay, so let's get practical. The first hurdle, and honestly the hardest one for most of us, is just getting started. So let's look at how your AI co-pilot can help you turn that scary blank page into a solid, workable blueprint for your essay. The process is actually a pretty simple three-step dance. First, you get the AI to help you brainstorm a whole bunch of topics. Then, and this is key, you step in and evaluate those ideas. Which one clicks? And finally, once you've picked your direction, you can have the AI help you generate a basic outline to get you going.
Now check out this prompt. This is where the magic happens. Notice how specific it is. You're not just saying, give me ideas. You're telling the AI to act as an academic mentor. By giving it a role, you get way higher quality, way more relevant suggestions, especially for a huge topic like climate change. It's a total game changer.
And this right here, this might be the most important step in the whole brainstorming phase. The AI is going to give you a list of options, sure, but it has no idea what you're actually interested in, or what you genuinely get. Your job as the pilot is to look at that list and pick the one that you can really sink your teeth into and write about with some real passion.
So you've got your topic. Awesome. Now what? Well, with another one of these super specific prompts, you can ask your AI tutor to build a skeleton for your essay. This isn't the essay itself, not even close. It's just the bones, the intro, the main body paragraphs, the conclusion. It's the framework that you are going to fill in with your own research, your own ideas. All right, you've written your draft. The hard part's over. Now it's time for the next phase, and this is where your co-pilot can be a huge help. But the rule here is so simple. Refine, don't replace. We are talking about polishing your own words, not getting the AI to write them for you.
This prompt, this is your new best friend for editing, I'm telling you. After you've done all the heavy lifting of getting your thoughts on the page, you can just paste your paragraph in and ask the AI to be your super smart editor. It'll spot those awkward sentences or grammar mistakes that your eyes just slide right over.
And you can see the difference it makes right here. On the left, we've got an original sentence. It gets the idea across, but it's a little clunky, right? And on the right, the AI suggestion is just smoother, clearer, and punchier, all without changing the student's original idea. It's still your thought, just dressed up a little better.
But here's the thing you have to remember. When the AI suggests a change, don't just blindly hit accept. Take a second. Look at why it made that change. Did it find a stronger verb? A better way to transition? Every one of these suggestions is a mini lesson that can make you a better writer in the long run. Okay, this brings us to the absolute most critical part of this entire conversation, the ethics, the ownership. No matter how amazing your co-pilot is, let's be clear, you are the one flying the plane. You are always the human in the loop. Let's break this down, because it's so important. The AI is a fantastic assistant for stuff like brainstorming, outlining, and fixing grammar, but the real heavy lifting, the critical thinking, the analysis, the original arguments, the creativity, that's all you. That's the stuff you're actually getting graded on. And let me be crystal clear about this. If you take a chunk of text from an AI, maybe change a few words here and there, and turn it in as your own work, that's plagiarism. Full stop. Schools are very, very clear on this. The work has to be fundamentally, originally yours.
So, how do you stay on the right side of that line? It's simple, really. You have to rewrite everything in your own voice. You have to add your own unique analysis. You bring in examples from your own life or your own research. And of course, you always cite your sources properly.
So here it is, your ethical workflow all laid out. 5 simple steps. You use AI at the very beginning for ideas, and at the very end for a little polish. But the heart of the sandwich, steps 3 and 5, the writing, the thinking, the final insights, that is 100% you.
What this whole process really does is create a perfect balance, right? You're getting the support you need to bust through writer's block and make your writing shine,
but you're not outsourcing the critical thinking and the personal effort. And that stuff, that's what learning is all about.
Look, if you walk away with only one idea from this entire explainer, please let it be this one. These tools are here to support you, to boost your own abilities, to help you learn. They are absolutely not here to do the work for you.
And so I'll leave you with this question to chew on. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Is AI going to be a tool you use to outsource your thinking and basically learn nothing? Or is it a tool you're going to use to upgrade your thinking, to sharpen your skills, and to become an even better writer? The choice is yours.